Hey, how are ya?
Do they want me to delete my card to get a new card?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did, just in case.
Yes,
Okay.
I have a special job for you tonight.
To get that two gold.
A special job.
Hold on a second. Cash is very quiet.
That's my bad.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Quiet
Oh,
anymore.
He's just like on a roller coaster of audio right
yes, I am. I turn somebody up and they're like, "Oh, I'll fix it."
Sorry, I didn't deepen my voice for you. But anyway, no. So my special job that whatever side you're on tonight, I'm gonna have you try to like be out here as close to the ranged like as you can on the sides.
Max range.
Purely for trying to bait a bomb out here if you can.
Okay, and then
So like whatever side you're on, you'll just kind of stay with that side. But like if you can get a bomb out here, that'd be great, and then you can run out of it. But if that's gonna be the gist of it.
okay.
Okay. Also, I got dibs on Crusader Aura. Thank you.
I get
Right. Go ahead and grab the base out of your basement. We don't have a base in our basement.
All your base belong to me.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's fine.
You haven't watched that episode. I can't
Because
say the
it's all
next
about
part.
that
Yep.
base, about that base. No problem.
We can't. Well, we can't. We can go to the timeout room together, and you can say it to me.
Oh, take me with you. I don't know where that room's at, but I belong there. I can do
Right
this
in the-
fight with my eyes open,
Comments.
so we're good.
What do we
Rating
have?
in the timeout room, does that make
I'll just
rules
get
go
card
away?
like I usually do.
Are you
I
guys
think
talking
so.
about token?
Can I
It's
get
not.
something?
Yes.
Mhm.
I said token, not token.
Yeah, you did.
Tolkien. Yeah, what did you think I said?
I heard what you said. It's okay.
Those are some great books.
Yeah, about hobbits.
It's so funny that
The Hobbits is
That's if Novo hated a race anymore, it would be hobbits. That'd be his most hated race.
Yep.
no hobbits, man.
And
Novo
No, 3 feet.
equals Meagle? Still Hobbits says.
And gross, dude.
Yeah. Bro, he hates hobbits so much.
What's the main character's name in the Hobbit movie?
Frodo.
Yeah, dude, he can go jump off a cliff.
Well, he tried twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, he's trying one more
Wait,
time
wait,
for
wait.
good measure.
Volcano.
He
Flipping
said the
Mithril just
Hobbit
kept
movie,
saving him.
not. He said the Hobbit movie, not Lord of the Rings. Frodo is not the main character in the Hobbit.
Hobbit is
Whoa.
Bilbo.
Bilbo. Dildo, yeah.
Oh,
Bilbo.
dragons.
Bilbo.
Right, open trade for Vantai.
Bilbo, the guy who gets knocked out for the entire fight in that one movie.
I don't have them. Get out of here.
Get everybody
You were
here.
buying
Let's see.
25.
No,
No,
you
he didn't
ruined
buy
it.
them because of your reply.
You're busy right now.
Let's see. Where are we? That's it. Note.
Got one.
One of the things, Stefan, I don't remember if I told you about that. Never ask where your cart is, because when they come in with a cart for mom, they don't ever bring a cart in for dad. And it's really upsetting. Because they have all
Cart.
the good drugs. Cart.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't bring that cart in. The motherfuckers brought a cart.
Also, since it's the
no, we
first
have
time
a-
I've heard your voice,
other-
congratulations, Steph.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
He didn't do
Thanks.
anything. He was there for 30 seconds of fun.
Hey,
His wife did
well.
the rest.
I mean, it took us more than 3 tries, so it was at least,
a minute 20. Got it.
45 seconds.
Yeah, at least.
Still got a
Say, where do
lot
you
of
think-
Antis runes.
Got the
I
30
was trying to find
seconds
you in
from.
the sea of people.
Oh, Vantis friends.
Hey, how's your wife and my baby?
Oh my god.
Wow.
The mailman.
Ouch.
Sorry, felt like coming in hot.
Mailman came.
Yeah, coming in hot for sure.
Over there delivering your package.
All right. All right.
Wow.
Divot.
Pivot.
There's a lot of parentheticals in here.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
Gesundheit?
No, I'm bilingual. It's different.
Still have 10 Vantas runes.
Oh,
You won't get.
where
I've
you
already
at?
used mine.
I can't.
I'm not allowed
Where-
to mark myself, but I'm trying.
Oh.
That's a good offhand.
Where's
You
Shama
an
Lama
assist.
Lama
You
Lama?
literally have assist, Viking.
I tried marking myself. It said cannot.
Sham's restarting
Thank
his PC. It froze on him for a second.
Shama Lama 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 Lama.
What's the T-Mog for tonight?
Pirate. Pirate.
Again.
You're after
Pirates.
I did not get
What,
the pirate
what's the
costume on
T-Mog
my
for
rounds.
tonight?
Let's get
Pirate?
I said
Sorry,
pirate like
who-
4 times. Pirate.
Who's with you?
Topa.
The pirates. Yep.
Can I
Topa's
get
gonna
a,
be with you. Okay.
Yeah,
And Bam and
get a
Luna
summon?
together.
Bam and Luna
Yes, Cal,
together.
what's up?
Me and Topa together. I'm on Nabs' side. They're on Kier's side.
Okay. Got it.
Feast on the right.
to the head. Nee, nee.
Hey, Cash, I think I have a present for you because, well, I'm in group with you. For sides, I'm assuming, are we doing one?
I
two,
haven't applied the
four?
group yet.
Oh, okay.
We might be. Yeah, it's gonna be odds and evens, left and right.
Okay.
And even.
You not gonna be with me. Probably gonna have you on Snick, and then I'm gonna have Carl on Codlack. Actually, Impy, are you? No, you're Frost. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna have Carl on Codlack, and then Luna, you're gonna hit Malice.
Which thing am I taking? Tower.
Tower of Spades.
The free one.
Okay, I think I got my trade.
There is a
Yes,
hearty
I
piece
can
down.
summon.
Everybody, please eat.
You're not my real dad.
This game is broken. I summoned myself 3 times.
Oh
and it
no,
says I have summon
your
pending.
real dad is taking a break right now, so stepdad is stepping in and trying to parent.
Ooh.
Hardcore.
That's how we're doing this.
Still have 8 Vantas runes.
We got
Can
24
someone
people
save one for
here.
Bam?
I'm
Got
unlisting.
one for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Because I grabbed one and realized I can't.
Okay, hopefully everybody got a chance to watch the video that was posted in chat. This fight, if you have not, is a very heal-intensive fight, meaning there's not a lot of room for us to take extra damage. You need to be rolling your defensives. That goes doubly for me because I've made it through the entire raid without using a single defensive. Viking can confirm.
I also can confirm.
Yeah. So this first phase, the biggest difference between this first phase between normal and heroic is it's going to hurt a lot more, and the debuff that he puts on all of us, the soak, when it comes off, it does raid wide damage again. So whenever like those go out, you're going to need to use a defensive because it's going to hurt, because you're not getting healed because you're taking a heal debuff, and as the heal debuffs are getting off of people, you're going to be taking damage as well. There's going to be 2 bombs that spawn. They're going to be dud bombs that the tanks are going to have to go and react with. We have 4 paladins. I've split you guys up 2 for each group. You guys can hit them with your bop if it's necessary. But usually they should be fine. That's going to be all that it is for phase 1. We're just trying to get him as close to 50% or to 50% as possible. Once he gets through his timing, he's going to get into the next phase where he starts dropping the ads. There's going to be a bomb. Scarlet and Malice, I would like the both of you to try to be the bomb runners for the platforms if it's closer to your side, because you guys have blinks. Kissy, you're going to be playing backup when we get there. Yes, we had dropped the face. It's already disappeared, Bam.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's why I had called before I started talking for it.
Also, one quick request for
Yes.
those that are ranged. Obviously, bomb people are going to be zipping around, but don't be out at ranged. Be up in melee with your tank. Otherwise, we'll have even less ground room when it comes to dodging stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
hunters,
Hired.
everything. Like,
Kissy,
unless you
you
were
just do
running
what I told you to
bombs-
do.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I said unless you are running bombs, you guys are that's a separate thing.
Yeah.
But for those that are not doing that mechanic, come hug your tank.
Yep.
Be friends with them.
So when he gets done doing, so this first phase is timed. He's only going to do it so many times, then he's going to call down ads, and he's going to start doing raid Y AOE. That's when we have to take a bomb out to the platforms to blow it up. That's the same. The two big ads that come down, they have an enrage on them that needs to be knocked off. So if you have a soothe, you need to be ready to use it. They need to die fast because they hurt and they hurt fast. I don't know, Scroll. Maybe it's a sign. Yep. And then we're going to do that, and then that'll just repeat until we get to 50%, and then we'll get the shield. When we get the shield, Impy is going to drop his this big dome thing. You got that right? I forget what it's called.
Yep.
Dome thing.
Anti-magic zone.
Yeah, anti-magic
great.
zone. We're all going to get inside of that thing, and the healers you're gonna need to use a defensive there. We're gonna need to get that shield off as fast as possible. That is going to be when we are going to lust. Get it off, and then we're gonna go into after intermission. We'll go into the third phase. Third phase, the same as the last one. The big difference here is his soaks. He's going to have whenever he does his mechanics, there's going to be the swirly. He's got like 3 lightning rays that go around him now. So you're going to need to watch out for that in melee. I believe we can outrange it if we're far enough away from range.
You can't.
Soaks, you can't?
You can.
Okay.
Hot.
And then you're going to need to make sure we just do our regular soaks like normal. After the person who carries the bomb, whenever we start dropping bombs, once they get it in, everybody needs to try to grab a bomb and throw it into the middle or throw it on the outside edge to get it off. There'll be duds in that phase 2. Tanks, you'll have to go find those duds. All right. Best thing to do is just fight it and see what happens, and we'll keep going. This is Prague. All right. This is going to be a ready check.
Oh, I missed the cookies.
Get some more.
What are the sides again?
Odds are going to be on the left. Evens are going to be on the right.
I'm an odd.
I'm right now.
Sorry, I'm
Can I see
trying
what
to
it is?
find my thing because it's missing. Other quick note as far as healer cooldowns, do not blow big major cooldowns right off the bat. We got to kind of spread it out a little bit. There are a couple really nasty overlaps around the third set of frontal soaks. So just be careful.
All right.
Fill my
And if I have
parts.
to assign stuff, then I will assign stuff.
Mal said he was ready on tanks.
Here we go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking PCing.
Dragons comes out. Move out of the bombs.
Got mine done.
Sweet. Two healers down. Everybody just go ahead and jump in the middle.
So another real important thing, we cannot have anyone miss the frontal on their assigned side, and you cannot take two in a row.
I try to always see the frontal.
It will kill multiple people in the side if you have people miss it. Oh, the marks are different, so it threw off what side I was at. Sorry, guys. Took me a second.
Oh, I didn't even see. Naps has got a circle on him. Or star. Viking starting out strong.
Yep, last pull, everybody.
I'm DC'd. I don't know what's going on. I can hear you guys, but I'm not allowed on Blizzard, I guess.
Which one thing, while we're trying to figure out what's going on with your game, if you are a classic player, be careful. There's a lot of mass bans going out on classic and SOD. Basically, there's a lot of mass reportings, and people are getting blanket banned even though they didn't do anything wrong. I brought it up because it just happened to somebody on a different raid team.
All right, on tanks.
We're down a person.
He's gonna let him sort it out. We can pull. We can still get into it in prog.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack with me.
Something blew me.
Watch your step.
Yeah, was that the overlap you're talking about right there?
Nope.
No.
That's not even the bad one. That's the medium one.
The one that just happened was the bad one.
Hey, Eldra.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Somebody off. What? Do it again.
I agree with what you were saying. I think especially for learning the phases, that is a very good idea. So thank you.
What was he saying?
He's
gonna
going
heal.
discipline, and he's going to give us some nice shield buffers.
I think it's recommended to have 5 healers on this, just because.
We're also like 2, 4, 18 right now, so.
Yeah, there's a handful of less than ideal things at the moment. It just is
that
kind of trying to make things sorted.
Yeah, I think it was. Okay. All right. Rebuff if you have a buff button.
Scroll, can you hear me?
He's not in the Discord anymore.
Okay, well, let's get him out of the raid until his game is stable, because right now he's just applying health for no reason.
Every time he loads in, yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, Scro,
same-
you back?
Scro, I just made the call to get you out of the raid until your game is stable. Just let us know when you're stable, because you're just adding boss
Yeah,
health
I'm
and
here.
then disconnecting.
No, I'm here. I'm good now. For some reason, when I connected my cell phone, it decided to connect through the service through my cell phone. I'm wondering why the hell it was acting up.
Is that
That's
res
my
still
bad.
pending on you?
No, I have jumper cables to release. No res.
He auto failed kill.
My fault.
All right. You gonna rebuff for him? Well, you
Just
ready to
making
go,
sure I
Scro?
have my keybinds correct.
Yeah, I kind of was letting him tell us when he had everything switched over.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right, on tanks.
Five, four, three, two. Turret launching. Bowman coming. Turret fusion.
Got one dead.
Watch your step.
Guys, more together, please.
Turret launching.
Get Eldra up.
Bowman coming. Turret fusion.
Was that a double soak?
Yes.
Yep,
that
it
was. a
was.
double soak.
Watch your step.
Everybody jump off in the middle.
So those little circle things are one of a couple of things in addition to healers being in range of everybody on why it's important for us to stay kind of slightly loosely stacked, but in that same area. The other reason is the duds that come out. Those need to get run kind of back a little bit, and then you move out of the circle once it's dropped. But if you drop those under your group, that also will kill us.
Can I go ahead and get Snick, Codlac on your respective sides? Can you put a lock gate from marker to marker?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
So are we not moving back to the original marker after we have the bomb?
No,
Depends on where
usually
the
at
bomb
far
takes
one,
us.
Usually, if the bomb's baited in the right spot, and then you move back after the next set. It's a dance back and forth between one side to the other for the first phase.
Both of you are not on the right side. Nope. What are you? Wrong, Cod. Odds are on left.
So you'll take the first soak on circle.
I thought
and then
odds
the
were on.
bomb
Wait, where are we?
Odds are left.
Odds are left.
Evens are right.
We res
Odds
from
are
a different
stuck.
spot.
Yeah, we got res. Never mind. We got res backwards. Somebody.
Yeah, because I thought I was already on
Yeah,
star. I
res.
thought I was on the right side.
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
confused.
It's because it's a circle and everything looks exactly the same. So until we kind of get to know what markers are what sides, it'll
Okay.
be a little
Alright. Naps, you're saying?
screwy.
You say I'm gonna take the first soak on star, and then the bomb should drop, and we should both shimmy up, and the second group will take their soak on diamond, and then we'll just kind of like handball back and forth. The way it should work.
It's learning the dance.
All right. There we go. Everybody's in the right spot. Just one more try.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Sorry. Language. I just realized I had something that I didn't switch.
Language.
There's
Crazy.
people that have children, and I was trying to apologize for being
You
No,
Captain
it's
America?
Captain America.
All of us were kids. We've all heard it from our parents.
I heard mine from bus drivers.
That's true.
That's
Like,
Public school did a number.
I heard mine in prison.
Let me know when you're ready, Kel.
You heard what? Never mind.
Caucasus.
Kel says she's ready. It's on tanks.
Sorry, trying to find the right freaking piece of gear.
You're fine.
I was wondering why things felt weird. Okay, now
You guys wear gear?
Wait, I thought this was naked, right?
5,
With the theme for the next piece.
2, 1.
Ooh, that's a firebomb.
Fusion.
Back on your tank.
Watch your step.
Into the Pally Ahsoka Dud.
One shot.
Bombs are getting ready to come down. Over to the side. Cone soap coming out.
Fusion.
Back on your tank.
Watch your step. One shot.
Go ahead and get back in the middle. So at this point, we've got 20 seconds until we get to stage 2.
Almost to stage 2.
Fusion.
Hey, Cash. For
Yeah.
one quick request, can you drop just a handwritten MRT, which symbols you have assigned on which side? It kind of keeps messing with my head.
What's working with you? Like, what's wrong?
I'm used to different stuff, and it's fine. It's a learning thing.
Right.
So it's just for my own ability to not fuck it up. Because I did for a second, and I'm just thankful that, monks be fast. And Impy, I'm sorry, I did not mean to bait you. But I saw you followed me. So, yeah.
Alright, just from getting some messages here. What's happening right now is when those soaks go out, like I said, whenever the soak comes off, each individual purple soak from the frontal that goes out, every time one of them is hit off of a player, it does AoE wide damage. So if we have half the rate in it, and then that's going to be 12 people that get hit by it. When it comes off, that's 12 instances of damages we're taking from it. You're going to need to make sure you have some kind of defensive up if you can, and try to just keep them rolling throughout this phase. All right. How's that go?
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
You're good. All right. All buffs are good.
Okay, we're good.
Thanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Group 1 shot.
All right. Bombs coming out. Get ready.
Bowman coming. Group 2 shot.
Watch out for bombs on the ground.
Watch your step.
You have Pally Silk on one, they're both far.
Group 1 shot.
Here comes the frontal. All right. Bombs are coming out in 2 seconds. Get ready to move.
Bowman coming.
All right. This is going to be frontal.
Group 2 shot.
Watch out for bombs. You can't get by those. They go off pretty fast.
Watch your step. Group 1 shot.
Coming so front.
Supposed to go left.
Bowman coming.
That's how we end up with bombs like that. We don't want that.
Bomb on you. Group 2 shot.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Phase 2.
Everyone die for Luna.
Yep.
So we always all want to be moving the same direction each time
Something-
with those
never
bombs.
mind.
Yeah, no, we just got separated because of the way the bombs dropped the first time.
Yeah, if they drop like that, which they never should, that's one of the other reasons why you don't want ranged. It's just basically stay there and wait.
Well, that one dropped
Because it
right
was
here
a
in the
safe
middle because
spot.
someone was standing in the middle instead
Yeah, I
of on the
wasn't
outside.
talking about
Everybody should
that
be
side. I was
stacking on
talking about
tank,
the other
right?
side.
Yeah, everybody should be in the quadrant with the tank. But yes, we should be on this inside ring right here.
Yeah, pretty much
Well, I
in,
was
in
just
melee.
like for heals, it makes more sense to stack on the tank anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like as ranged, the most I'm standing back is close to that gate. That's it.
Yeah. If you are further out than that gate, unless you were a bomb person, please don't be.
In the inside ring, basically, right?
Mm-hmm. Inside ring. The only exception is if you are running the dud just outside of that inside ring. So like not,
that a little
you know,
better?
have it be under the grouping.
That probably better.
All right, we're check.
There we go.
Great buff.
Yeah,
You have one.
This is a very chaotic fight with a lot of stuff going on. So there is gonna be
Guess he missed the
a
res.
handful of different.
There's a res pending. Sorry.
Free buff for Kissy. Give her smart buff. She's very smart.
Nuances and stuff, and you know, we just gotta learn it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Group 1 shot.
Bomb's getting ready to move.
Bomb incoming. Execution.
Stack with your tanks.
Watch
Got
your
my
step.
dead.
The other reason we don't want to move that way is because we go too close to the other side and we can clip them. So that's why we don't ever want to go in their quadrant.
Execution.
Just keep going, keep practicing. Oh, no. Oh, jump off now.
Watch your step.
But yeah, pretty much, even if it's dodging little circles, we don't ever want to go in their quadrant. Never, ever, ever. So it's kind of like when we're at, for example, diamond or square, we want to kite the little circles all together back towards star and circle. And just back and forth, back and forth. We do also want to be careful that we are not standing like over here in this section in between the line and the circle on that side. Same thing on star, because we are baiting those big circles. And if we bait them in the wrong spots, then we could end up with not having places to move to.
Can I ask a question before we pull?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the only thing I would say is we don't want to have anybody over in these farther areas closer to the line on the area we would be running to, because then they could potentially be baiting the circles that direction, making it harder for, let's say, the slowest class in the game right now, Shadow Freeze, to make its way over there.
No one should be in that area unless they are dropping the dud. There's no bombs at that point. There's no anything at that exact second. The only time anyone should go in that quadrant is if it is a bomb runner going to get a bomb, or someone moving a dud out.
Okie dokie.
It's not a like hang out there and wait for the stuff to show. It's a sit and melee until it does show.
Elder, let me know when you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just changing. I noticed some macros were not on my bars.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bomb in 3 seconds. Be ready to move.
Bomb incoming. Execution.
That was a bit of soak. Everybody jump in.
Watch your step.
Snick, look at your dad joke.
Eat your biscuits. Get to your sides. We're ready, check and rebuff, and going again.
Sniff. That's funny.
I if you're running back and forth over a repair bot, please don't. It's insanely frustrating when you're trying to click the repair bot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Group 1 shot. Bowman coming.
A little too early.
Group 2 shot.
Did people move too early?
Everybody move back to their original position, starting position.
Group 1 shot.
You don't want to move too early. You want to wait until after circle.
I was responding to the other group moving.
Yeah, that was in response to our side moving. We had half the raid move too early for half the side. Sorry.
I think maybe a clarification is needed. Is it's stack on tanks, but the tank does have to run around to get a bomb, so it's not necessarily follow tank. It's
Correct. If
I think
like
that's what's going on.
It's stack on tank, as in be inside this semicircle whenever we get ready to do the soak.
yeah, they're gonna occasionally have to run out and grab their
Well, there are people that have to. There are people that are going to get circled with bombs, and they have to get those bombs out before they drop, so they don't explode them on. If they drop those circle on somebody else, that person will inherit it, and they will get another one, and then it'll chain reaction. I guess eat up. Keep going.
So basically, first big circle comes out. So like I'm using star square as an example because that's the side I'm on. So first big circle comes out, we move over to square. We sit at square until those little circles come out, and then we move back the star.
What? We wait on big circle.
Yeah, the friggin' the double half circles. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like there are little circles. That's why
I meant to say the circles, but yes, it's the big giant circles that we're baiting. Yes, that's what I was trying to explain. Sorry. But yeah, basically, there's a lot of freaking circles. But yeah, basically we are just shifting together like DPS healers to get out of the tiny circles. That's the one I was looking for. But we are not completely shifting quadrants unless we are moving from after we bait those big bombs.
All right, I'm good. I was fixing a macro.
All right. Cal, you ready? All right, on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, first console coming out. Get ready for defensives. Bombs coming in 5 seconds. Bring the right position to bait it. Move to the side. Quick.
Execution. Bomb on you. Watch your step.
You get Tyler grab the other dud.
All right. Cone soap coming out. Alright, you've got a bomb in 5 seconds. Go ahead and bait it.
Bomb incoming.
Move to the other side. Get ready for the next soak.
Execution. Watch your step.
Soak number 5 coming out.
Group 1 shot.
I'm gonna jump down in the middle.
Bait.
I'm gonna wipe reset.
So why are both dud bombs getting thrown far to the other side? Way out of range. from the gun.
RNGesus.
It's RNGesus, bud.
They pop
That's-
out of the bombs on the ground.
I've seen them come out of there, but they've always gone far your side.
Mm-hmm. It's there's nothing we can do different, really. Honestly, sometimes they'll do that, sometimes they won't. So far, we've just been stupid unlucky, which is great.
Everybody get biscuits.
Nope.
They just spawn from the bombs that come out, little bombs. 2 of them will be duds.
What my other group does is like whichever tank is by them, if they happen to be out in like Narnia, they just communicate and the other tank will pick the boss up, I guess, so that the other tank can soak both of them.
Yep, because the further away from the boss you are, the more damage you do or get.
Mhm.
Yeah, more damage heat.
Or that's when we'll have like a pally or someone do an immunity and go hit them.
Because my goal is to try to soak mine before I taunt him back. Right after you take your cone, and that gives you a chance to go out and get yours after I've taken them.
Yep.
But it doesn't work when they're all the way on the other.
Good to please.
This boss is
We just keep dancing.
Aw, come on.
We just keep dancing. Get your gate on the other side.
Please do not put me in that position after today.
No.
I understand why you're saying it, and I.
But is that
appreciate it.
possible?
Honestly,
5,
it can
4,
still lock you.
3, 2, 1. Group 1 shot.
Bombs, get rid of soak. Or bait, sorry, don't soak these.
Bomb incoming. Group 2 shot.
Watch out for little bombs. Oh, so you, both the duds are in melee this time.
Watch your step.
Heat. Just gonna be cone soak.
Group 1 shot.
Followed by bomb. So we bait it correctly. Get Topa up.
Bomb incoming.
Right, make sure you're rotating.
Group 2 shot.
Both duds on our size.
Watch your step.
both duds are down.
Mm-hmm.
Group 1 shot.
Bait the bombs. Fuck.
Bomb incoming.
Watch out for these. Got frontal.
Watch your step.
This would be stage 2 right here. Ads are coming out.
The ads
There's a
came out,
mark
they took a
platform.
lot of damage. If you were asking, Viking, as far as that too.
Watch out for the frontal. Get a bomb over there to his platform.
I just wanted to see if I could soak a bomb with Bob. It didn't do jack for me. Just killed me.
Dud?
Yeah. Divine shield or nothing.
Oh, it's divine shield or nothing. Alright. There's not a lot of time on these little bombs. You have to, as soon as they drop, you have to grab them. They're a lot faster.
Flappy hands to get those things in.
Yeah, you do what you can.
Lots of AoE interrupts.
What? We made it to that far. We just gotta keep everybody up and keep going.
Progress.
Reps in.
Yep, repair bot down. A little bit of vibe. Here we go. This is vibe. Oh, don't cancel that. Naps, please. Thank you.
Gotcha.
I meant to ready check. Wrong button.
Brother, I just about went Leroy.
That'd be our best pull. All right. As soon as we get that good to go, we'll just go ahead and on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My freaking god, I ran down the hole.
You really Leroyed it. All right. There's your first soap. We got bombs coming out. Think about where you need to bait them. Get ready to move to the other side. That soap sucks. All right, just gonna be frontal cone soap. All right. Little bombs are out. All right, vending heat. This is gonna be followed by the soak on the other side. All right, remember to bait bombs. Good baits. Get to the other side. This is gonna be the soak. Watch out for little bombs. We got duds in Narnia.
Got one.
There's another one out there. Here. There we go. All right, cone soak number 5 coming out. All right, so bait the bombs. Was it a double soak?
Nope, it was not.
I was like, it should have been. That was number 5.
That's the one where you have to pop a defensive like rallying cry.
Practicing. Then we got ads. Okay. Maybe the far again. Just go ahead and jump in the middle. We'll go back down. Whee! Run it back. We're getting better there.
Fourth smoke, we want to rally. Is what I heard.
I had a rally roll on that one. We just did.
So technically, it was the 5th soak. It would be the 5th one, because it's the 3rd odd soak.
Twice.
Is the one that was because technically it's soak number 5, but it's the 3rd one for odds.
It was the charge blader.
Okay.
Charge blade. Oh, melee. people usually get discarded. It's just facts. We got someone coming right above us. Oh, that's our...
Right above us. Oh no.
Going up. Up here. What? What's...
I can't. What's up?
Sorry, I'm muted. I didn't know it was live.
Just been enjoying it. All right.
Oh, that was great.
Ready check. We get buffs. Make sure everybody gets everything going. Remember, odds are on left, evens are on right. Odds are starting on star, evens are starting on circle or moon, depending on if you're Viking or not.
Or in the hole.
You jerk.
I was waiting. I was waiting. My brain
Everyone's
said
ready
it.
on takes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take one shot.
Alrighty. It's for soap. A bit of rage light damage. Here comes the bombs. Oh, that's a
Oh,
soap.
Yep.
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 In. Everybody jump in. Kel, you can jump in the middle.
When they're overlapped on their side like that, you're gonna have to slow your DPS because I can't hit him. So I'm losing aggro as I'm trying to outrun the bomb.
Yeah. Well, we also the bomb was like covering all of melee range.
Yep.
So I'm hesitant when I'm saying this, but whenever we are baiting the bombs, obviously you want to. There's a little bit of a cheat you want to try to do. So I'm gonna put another marker down. When we're on this side, we'll kind of cheat towards triangle. Don't go all the way to triangle, but like we'll cheat the bomb to triangle to try to help with getting it this side. And I think actually putting moon over there for Viking. So there's a moon down. And then we're on that side. We'll kind of cheat towards moon. Like don't take off towards moon, but like range. We'll kind of when we're baiting the bomb after we get our soaks in. So we'll do that. Ready check. Buff button. If you got a buff, push it. Alrighty. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
There's the frontal. Bait the bombs. Very much a gooder. Get ready for frontal.
One dead.
Get Ultra up. Frontal. All right. Bait bomb. That was actually horrible. All right, we need to get back in and get ready to soak. Yep. Me.
Yep.
We got screwed on that.
Yeah, I couldn't even get close.
Yeah, like the bomb like dropped like right here, so it covered all of the melee on our side. So we all had to run all the way out there. Thank you, Luna, for the timely revival. Yeah, I'll make these baits a little bit easier to get to. Alright, ready to check the full. Buff button, please push it. Alright, so when we bait bombs, it's gonna be we'll bait to triangle and then we'll bait to moon. And bait to triangle and bait to moon. So when I call for bait, that's where we'll kind of move to. Their repair bot up, yeah. I can't get to 69% if I keep repairing. All right. Yeah, let me know when you're ready. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting here, halfway to break time anyway, so we're gonna take our 10-minute break. You want to pay refresher, try to watch that video, get up, stretch. I'm gonna break 10 here, so.
I am gonna run.
You can see that's like 10, that's like 5 gin and tonics. Okay.
Bam, you're a hard person to judge, dude. You're just in you're in a onesie every week, just a different hat.
You guys just don't get my artistic capabilities.
You know what this recalibrator reminds me of, and this is going to be a reach for anybody that has even watched the movie. But has anybody seen Emperor's New Groove?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the part where he is like the evil guy is like the cat, or no, it's the llama. The llama's like taking all the vials and it's turning them into like
Cusco?
random things. Yeah, Cusco's like taking all the vials and it's like turning him into like a freaking whale and all this other stuff. And then finally he takes another one and turns it back to a llama. He's like, yay! Oh wait.
Yes.
That's what this recalibrator reminds me of. Like I'm like trying to go to something, and then when I get back to Blood Elf, I'm like, oh, that looks nice. Oh yeah, it's because I'm normally a Blood Elf.
Yay, I'm a llama. Wait.
You go pull an Emperor's New Groove out. You better be ready for us to know it.
Oh, dude, between that and Atlantis, like I don't know that there's
I
anything
got
much more.
Aaron with this outfit, and now he's got like his.
This is a
beard hanging
ready
out
check
now.
to see who's back. Oh, nope,
Net.
nope. Naps, cancel it.
We're YOLOing it.
Naps. Naps.
I got it.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
just /pull0, by the way.
You know what? You were helpful tonight. Thank you. All right, there's a red check. See who's back.
Oh, we have nothing.
Who won the pirate thingy?
We're
we're gonna work on
as a ready check to see who's back so we can announce it. All right. Looks like Kale is the only one not here.
All right. In the meantime, I need Eldra, Lizard Lady, Luna, Droxy, Malice, and Everkey to roll, please.
I did my best.
I'm pulling for you, Drake.
It's rigged.
I know. I was about as pirate as I can get over here.
You guys just don't understand me.
That's not the only one pulling on Nitro.
Party was fine.
Lizard Lazy. Don't mess with my dyslexia either. Congrats, Eldra. That was a really good one.
Oh, am I not pirate enough for the pirate club?
No, apparently not. I tried.
And then we're doing top 2 because there were so many. So who was the second one? 10,000.
A tie?
It's 91.
Pirates wear onesies too.
It's a tie of 58s.
All right, so Malice and Lizard, if you guys can reroll.
It's okay, Captain Crackers. They don't appreciate us.
Where are you, ma'am? It's bad enough you're quiet. I can't find you. There you are. All right, everybody /cheer. Thanks for a good Mog week. And then eat your feasts.
Your feastily doodles. I'm serious, man. I got Captain Crackers out and everything. You guys don't even like him.
I'd like to shout out that Luna's was quite nuts though. That was probably one of the best mogs I've seen.
Yeah, it was no-go paying for this week as well. He said he
No.
was.
He says a lot of things. I had to pay that and Vandus runes.
I paid for half the Vantage Rose fee.
You did not.
I did. I sent you $25,000.
$25,000.
Dollars?
Wow.
But it was Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah, they're loonies.
Canadian
Don't
pesos.
let me lie to you. It's Venezuelan.
Yeah, and those tariffs didn't help either.
It's for the pesos.
When you
Loonies
traded
and
me the Vantage.
Chinese.
How do we get all the way to pesos?
Listen, but he's bringing Vantage runes back to America, so it's okay.
It's bad. Yeah.
Wait, y'all got paid in pesos? I got paid in Iraqi dinars.
You guys are getting paid?
Mommy's getting paid.
God, I used to have a bunch of those too. That and Afghan bills.
They ain't worth really much anything right now.
I don't need it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, for collector item, like I
Right.
don't know what happened to them. I had them, but I misplaced them somewhere.
I got a 10 in one of my foot lockers with a whole bunch of them.
Had some Thai and Singapore bills too.
The Singapore ones are worth something. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Cash. I paid out. We're good to go.
Mm-hmm. All right, is a red check.
Damn, at least I wasn't the only one who was tempted to write that.
Yeah, that's a lot of twisted people around. Oh my god. That's actually really good.
Higher tail, let us know when you're back.
They're worth exactly negative nothing. I'm using that.
Negative nothing.
It's like
I
two
love
McChickens.
double negative stuff.
You have
so-
to pay people to take your 250 million.
Oh man, that's glorious, man.
Are we talking like 2006 McChickens or like 2025 McChickens?
No. Early McChickens. I like the McCrispies, but I like the ghetto
2030.
McChickens. Like the 99-cent McChickens. Those are my jam.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all talking about. The hot and spicies are the way to go.
Okay, if we're
Or
talking
the,
about food they need to bring
99
back,
cent
whatever
Doritos.
Taco Bell was on when they took away the double-decker taco, that's on them.
Yeah.
I haven't been back since.
Well, when
Why
McDonald's
don't
took away the little wraps.
We are
they
still
had,
trying to get.
Oh, the McDonald's snack wraps. Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't wait till they bring those back. They're supposed to be.
I didn't
Said
miss
they
those. Those were
were,
good.
but I haven't seen any other
What's
news.
better than a hamburger and a tortilla? It's great.
You're good.
No, the chicken
It
one
was
with
chicken.
the honey.
yeah.
The chicken with
Oh,
the
yeah, those
was
two,
the
yeah.
one.
McDLT.
TLT, yeah.
Well, I don't know if y'all remember this, but you used to be able to go to McDonald's and get like this 44-ounce cup of fries.
That's a lot of
The
fries.
giant
Great.
container fries. Yeah, I remember those. Jeez.
Here, have 4 potatoes.
The extra large, wasn't it? It was it wasn't just the large. It was like or the extra large. Extra large.
The supersized.
Yeah.
Every time
My first job was was McDonald's, and we had a lady come in about an hour before closing, and she asked for 50 50-piece meals.
Wow. Wow.
So, and if you knew at the time we had the
Fair
50-piece
enough.
meals,
I mean,
it was 50 pieces of nuggets per box, and you got 2 large fries and 2 large drinks with it. So she got 100 large fries and 100 drinks and 2,500 nuggets.
for like a trooper
What was she
Marines
doing with all those nuggets?
I'm guessing there was like a party or something.
taking a bath in them.
Well, if you put 9
it's
nuggets
food
together, you can
McDuck
make a
and
whole
nuggets.
thing.
You know what I miss, and this gonna show how where my age is. Who remembers the animal plates with the animal face plates?
Mm-hmm.
Where you used to put the ketchup in the ears and.
Pretty sure you can still find those in some stores.
Who remembers the plastic ships that the Happy Meals came in? I'm
Yeah,
really old.
yeah.
What to say? Not me.
Happy Meals, man.
Come on, Impy, you know.
Hey, how about this? If you were part of the coffee club in the morning and you were a senior, they would actually make a coffee mug for you with your name on it. That's a cutback from the past. They don't do that anymore.
I got a McDonald's ashtray somewhere.
Yeah.
I have my Return of the Jedi glasses.
I have some of their old their merch that they use to advertise. They were about to throw it out, and I was like, "Can I have that?" And they were like, "Sure."
Nice. Nothing like free advertisement.
It's like free posters, free toys and stuff that they were just gonna toss in the trash.
Brilliant.
They
What's
used to
the same
have
thing with,
great
like,
merch.
movie
Yeah,
theaters.
plates
They
and
throw all that promotional stuff out.
Such a good girl, Daddy.
Who are you waiting on?
You're behind the scenes issue right now. We're figuring something out.
Oh, okay.
You give us a
So,
second.
yeah, we hear that Rep Paladins are getting a buff.
Mm-hmm.
When we were talking about weird things, the other day I saw a guy in Walmart. I thought I had a weird combination of items until I saw his cart, and his cart had a completely full on the bottom, filled with chocolate milk, and 2% milk.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and ready up. Keep going. We're just gonna get some reps on this boss. Practice the dance.
Still have no idea what he did with the 2% milk.
Blast. My guess is he drank it.
I'm
You okay,
guessing, but
B?
it was a lot, like ridiculous amount.
Lilu, you all right?
10 gallons of
dropping on the
milk. and
face
9
for
of
those
chocolate.
that missed it. Thank you.
I'm gonna eat it just because it's there. Nothing wrong with seconds.
Mm-hmm. Refresh this buff.
There is. You got. It's all about portion control now.
Speaking of which, those wacky waffles
that
that I
right,
saw
Eagles?
from Hermit, dude, I might be making a flight out to my favorite state. Just saying.
Ain't
Be
that,
happy
ain't
to
that right,
have ya.
Giggles? We all about portion control now.
Portion control. I only eat once a day now. Everything else is protein shake.
I just take a shot every week.
Are you
Can't eat
you
shit.
get the little thingies?
I can't eat shit.
Go. All buffs. Party buffs are out. Odds left, evens right. It's full.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First soap coming out in 2 seconds.
Take one shot.
Alright, bait bombs. Boots the triangle. Alright, go.
It's that.
Yep, you take up. Reps. Yep.
Bomb on you.
And jump in the middle. Whee!
Watch your step.
Darn right, I use cables to eat this feast one more time. Judge me.
I got biscuits. Thank you for that gate. With the other gate on the other side. Alrighty. Ready to check for pull. Everyone's ready on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
First cone soak. Bait for bomb. Move to the other side. Watch out for duds and little bombs.
Ow.
Yep. Here comes a soak. It's gonna be a soak for bombs. All right, everybody towards closer to moon. Bait for bombs. Run. Get ready for soak. Why did he just snap back to the other side?
Because we ended up getting, once again, where I couldn't hit him.
I wasn't even hitting him. I was out getting a dud.
I had taunted him, and then he had snapped back to you. Yeah.
Fucking, and rolling.
Eat your baskets. All right. Buff button if you got it. Everybody's got party buffs. Everybody's getting full health. As soon as everybody's ready on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Cone sun coming out. Bait bombs. There we go. Soak.
They're playing with power soak for one of these.
There we go. Cone soak coming up. We ready? After that soak, we're gonna bait towards moon. Careful with aggro. Next soak. Guys are out.
Both on your way. Your pally.
He's getting up there. Alright, cone soak coming. Number 5, rally. Alright. Bait bombs to triangle. Other side. This is a frontal. There you go. Stage 2 coming up. Watch out for ads falling down.
Phase 2.
Oh, we missed a dud. Remember, when you see a bomb go down and it has to get touched immediately, they explode a lot faster in heroic. better. Dance. We're just dancing. We're all in step. Thank you for the res. We eat our mana biscuits and we get ready to go. Bombs were better that time. Ready to check full. Hit a buff button, push it.
I'm good. I just hit the wrong button.
Alrighty. That'd be on tanks.
You have a no card lag?
Yep. Said he pressed the wrong button.
Four, three, two, one.
Here's your first soak. Bait the bomb, sword triangle. Alright, start from the soak.
Watch your step.
From the soak coming up. Here. Alright, bait towards moon. The half moon fighting. He never gets old. Frontal.
Watch your step.
What was that?
Go off or something?
I don't know. That's my bad. We can jump in the middle. We get another go again. You can only imagine what the fight would have been like if they would have ramped the difficulty like they did from normal to heroic, from heroic to mythic. Giggles, were you fixing to say something?
I'm messaging the person that ran out there with me.
Eat your biscuits.
Eat your McDLTs.
All right. There's ready check.
Yeah, that's my bad.
All right. Ready to jump in the middle.
Sorry about that.
Still got that Murloc thing?
Not on my bag.
Oh my god, I released.
Oh, no, you don't
Not as
get to
bad as
say
what I
ha.
did, though.
You
I
just-
know after what I
You
did.
don't get to say ha.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But it's funny that I asked for the dunce toy and then do a dunce move.
Iconic, honestly.
My lord.
We get a gate up. You get a closet for Viking to walk out of.
That explains so much.
You're gonna be
I
walking
told
out
you
of
I'd be
Snake's
a little
closet
spoon.
too. Get him here. Rebuff for Viking. Ready, Sherrick. Get a versatility buff.
I'm gonna stay way back here. Maybe a little further. Maybe maybe
Right.
here. Okay, I can't click it from here.
Don't click it yet.
No.
Everybody's ready on tanks.
Snick was just extra ready that time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak. Bait the bombs. Here they come. Get ready for soak.
Watch your step.
Here comes the bomb. Get ready for moon. Get ready to soak.
Watch your step.
Alrighty. Here comes another soak. Bait the bombs to triangle. Baits. Alright. One more soak.
Watch your step.
Ads are coming out. We're going into stage 2.
Phase 2.
A dud went off.
Yeah. Make sure we get. We'll be getting interrupts during the stage when we get here. There's something I need to check right quick. Move on.
Is there a hammer?
Yes, there is. Namps, about how many trick shots are you guys swapping on?
Swapping on the big cone.
You know how many stacks you're getting to?
6-ish, I think. I'm not positive.
Active what? You just swap on the cone.
He does,
So
he does a stacking debuff, and if it hits 10, it bursts, or it bursts when we swap.
Gotcha.
And the more stacks he has, the more damage it does. It ends up being around 6 or 7, I think. I'll watch.
Okay. Alright. Let's check. Rate buffs. Alright. You need a repair. There's a hammer right there. Take that at 65%.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes the first soak. Bait bombs triangle. You ready to move? You ready for the soak?
They're both my party or side. Need that help on the soak?
Nope, I got them both.
Alrighty. Soak coming out. Alright. Bait the bombs to moon. Be ready to run. Get ready to soak. Okay. Alright, here comes soak number 5. We're gonna bait the bombs to triangle. Hell up. This is gonna be a quick cone soak. Yep. Be good. Yep. Fires down. Everybody jump in the middle. Go out on your own terms.
Bomb.
Live in la vida loca. Yeah.
Great time.
Hey, if you can't choose how you came in this world, you might as well choose how you go out. And apparently 100 guys looking at a gorilla right now. I don't know why.
Did you see the Mr. Beast spoof of that too?
Oh my god.
It's hilarious.
We can all agree though, like 100 guys is gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, most people with a brain would know that after the first 50, the last 50 probably get it.
Well, it's even like if they all go in with the mindset knowing that they're going to die, like there's going to be casualties. But like 100 men getting up at like, yes, there's gonna be. You're going to tire that thing out. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy. It's not. It's definitely not gonna be fun.
Now, 100 dude versus a hippo, that's a different story.
Oh, hippo every day of the week.
Yeah.
Versatility buff. Thank you very
Hippos
much.
kill more people than crocodiles do in Africa.
And the elevator in that one city in World of Warcraft kills more people than that.
Undercity, baby. I have fallen to my green fate.
We got it. All right, we're good.
It's like if you ever look at the records of death on Hardcore Classic, that elevator kills so many.
You know, there's actually
You were
an
more likely to
elevator.
die.
Hempy, let me know when you're ready.
I'm good.
And let's do this. We dance.
5, 4, 3,
We
2,
dance.
1.
This could be the best day of your life. We got first soap coming up. And then we're baiting 2 triangle.
Accidentally taunted there.
Because you can.
Getting tired. Here we move to the other side. Get ready for the soak. Watch out for the baby bombs. Remember, you have lock rocks. Use them if you need to. Right. We've got another cone soak coming up. And we are baiting the bombs to moon. All right, everybody chow real smooth.
Nice.
Everybody get Kyra up. Naps, you need to come over to our side and give it to us. All right. We're trying to recover.
Need someone to help soak the duds.
That other bomb in front of me pushed me back.
We tried so hard. We've got so far, but this frontal's gonna take us out. Everybody into the hole. Pull that have a crock. I'm gonna have to watch that movie now. On the Thank You Viking.
It's a gem, man.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean, like, and the quotes from that come up in like such random spots. Like, we were on our way to the baseball diamond, and we saw like a $1.6 million hill or a house on the hill, and I was like, when the sun hits the hills, it's just
just right.
Just kisses those hills.
What it says it. It's from gonna build my retreat.
Those hills sing. That's what he says.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been all up and down these hills, and I tell you, I hear one lick of singing.
I'm saying
Well,
as
if
I
you-
get a season pass to Cusco-topia.
Well, if you ever get to use his lines about going over the waterfall, you let me know. Bring it on. All right, let's get them buffs out. There's a red check for the pool.
He threw off his groove.
Okay. Trying to keep our groove right now. Need warriors to shout at us. I need one of you to shout. And shout. Alrighty. That's all the buffs.
Hey, Daddy, I'm tired of this.
That's too damn bad. You keep that's a timeless story. Everyone's ready on tanks.
5, 4, 3.
Here we go.
2, 1.
Got a chrono coming in 3 seconds. And we're baiting the bombs to triangle. Run! And we got a frontal. Watch out for baby bombs.
So come forward.
Yep, there's one way out here. Alright, here's frontal. And we're baiting the bombs over to moon. Alright, get Kel up.
Both healers are dead on that side. Don't bother. We need both of us.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. A blueberry. That's what I feel right now. Look, a strawberry. Oh, look,
very
a
nice strawberry, yes.
Oh, look, a strawberry. We have repair hammers up. Everybody throw the buffs. Right, on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Or so. Bates triangle. Good, remove your side. Next bait.
Watch your step.
Here comes the next soak. Bait the moon. Get Topa up. Here we go.
Watch your step.
Sunset coming out. Alright, let's Kell down. Elder's down. Move to the other side. Just keep practicing. This is another soap. This is going to be coming to stage 2 soon. Everybody to focus on getting these ads interrupted and grouped together so we can get them down. Can use CC on them, use your defensives, grip them together. You see a bomb, you gotta grab it and throw it immediately. Oh, we're dead. Just a quick note for the little bombs that come out. Whenever the little bombs come out, they're going to fall on the ground. A couple of those will fall on players, and those players will get a circle around them. You do not have to move out of the group. You have until the little circles on the ground will explode, and then you have a second to move out. But you don't need to be taking off, because if you're moving out and you're missing the soak, or you're getting hit from behind, or you may be causing other people to freak out because you have that circle on you. There's gonna be a lot of trust in this raid that we're gonna be counting on. All right, I need the biscuits. Get a couple more pulls in, maybe. We've been last pulling, best pulling all night. Alrighty, you got a buff button, press it. You're ready to go. Alrighty, on tanks.
Five, four, three, two.
First soap. Bait bomb. Wait for bombs to drop. Move.
Over your side.
Go. Right. Cone soak coming in 2 seconds. Bait bombs. You ready to move? We got a soak right after this. Get a dud out here if we can go. Alright, tank's going to get it. Stone soak coming in 5. Bait the bomb. To the other side. There's going to be a quick another soak. B-Res Luna. Alright. Get these ads interrupted, get them grouped. Remember to use your stuff, keep you alive here. UFCCs, UCCs. Somebody can get a bomb out there to that platform ASAP. Everybody else throw yours off. Alright. You need to cleave galley. These big guys need to go down. Alright. Into the soaks. Alright, somebody put an extra bomb out there. We've lost that platform for the rest of the time. Move out of that. Bombs are coming out. Alright. Duds. Soaks. It's going back to the middle. Alright. We need to get a bomb out there in this phase. Alright, everybody else throw your bombs off. Remember to soothe these wrenches if you can get them down. We have vending heat coming. It's going to be AoEs. Make sure we're staying close to melee so we can get heals out. We got group soaks coming in 3 seconds. Be ready to move in. Right. We're gonna move quickly. Oof, that's a horrible overlap.
Never experienced that overlap before.
Yeah.
So usually with that, a lot of groups will go ahead and they will lust at the beginning, so they do not get that overlap. Because usually you have.
Oh
yeah,
want to do that.
Yeah.
That's the
It's way
one of the
too
only.
chaotic at the end.
Right, but that is the
That's the
ways
one.
to miss that overlap, because you can still kill him or get through his burn phase, because usually your DPS is high enough and there's plenty.
Yeah. That's,
yeah. The only thing we don't want to do that happened is this platform got cut off immediately. We only want to. So the way that we're going to do those bombs before that's an end of raid, by the way. We will do one platform in each quadrant at a time as we rotate around the room, and then once we get back over there, we'll have one as we lock them off the second go around. Then we'll start locking out quadrants. We don't want to kill our quadrants too early because we've still got another phase of the entire fight to go through, where we'll need as much room as we can get. But I'm very proud of you guys. That was Prague. We got down to 59%. We were able to get to the second phase. So we're gonna come back next week with a, better plan, better attitude, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
I like that.
I think you just wanted to stuff someone's crust.
Mom, tell him to pivot.
Pivot. Pivot.
It was too clever though.
I thought mine was pretty good. Like it was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, y'all have a good night. I'll take it
Yes,
easy.
sir. I'm going right to bed. Night, fam.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye,
Bye, Phil.
Felicia.
Yeah, he beat me to it.
Oh, darn it.
There you
Oh, just pay me.
Something, stepchild.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ben.
Hey.
Do you want to play some Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Ben?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. I figured tonight was going to be painful. I didn't know it was going to be that painful, but...
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah. I thought we would get later to the later phases more, but it's horrible. It's the only word I can use. It's fucking horrible.
Night all. Have a good weekend.